Pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Revealed. And so now today, it's about time I make myself a little comeback here, because after all, there's plenty of new topics to choose from, and there are in fact going to be a lot more on the way soon. So let me just go ahead and announce real quick that I'm pretty much gonna be in sort of a rock bottom at this point, because there's not many other topics that I'll have. So of course, with the episodes that I currently got now, it's pretty much just all you're going to be able to see at this point, for the time being. But eventually I will end up coming back once I find out any more topics that I can pretty much talk about without plagiarizing or just simply rehashing everybody's words about all of the different things out there Nerf related. So now, what I'm going to do first is that I'm just simply going to talk about how the Super Soaker lineup, of course, has gotten much better in more recent years. As a matter of fact, it has actually crossed over to a few different lineups. We've known firsthand that the Super Soaker lineup has come in contact with the Zombie Strike lineup, going as far as to creating the Revenge lineup, which, of course, didn't go so far. But as for Super Soakers in today, of course Nerf is going to continue making them, and they are going to do a pretty good job at doing it. But I guess that there's one complaint that I probably have about them right now. It's the fact that they don't really look much like Nerf's specific designs based on an actual Nerf blaster. They just happen to look more generic, like other knockoff brands or competitor-based water guns. I mean, they are water guns themselves, but the fact is that with such amazing designs that the Super Soaker lineup has had, including the Switcher, as well as the Barrage and Tri-Strike, which of course is the crossbow in the Super Soaker franchise, I'd say that the Super Soaker franchise probably could have gotten a whole lot better. But as of this year and last year, what I can identify firsthand is that, of course, Nerf is actually going to try and go into another cross promotion with the Super Soaker lineup. This time they'll be focusing towards the Fortnite game. Yeah. I really would not want to talk more about Fortnite ever again, though. So let's just put it as that. A little side note that the Super Soaker lineup is going to cross over into the Fortnite universe, where there are going to be Super Soakers based off of them, off of certain things from the game itself. But otherwise, the Super Soaker lineup itself has gotten a bit more generic and somewhat mediocre. They just look like generic water guns and the like, with pumps and tanks that are pretty shaped like actual water guns. But I would say for sure that, man, Nerf probably doesn't have a lot of creativity or design inspiration to take on, so I guess that's something I could potentially accept. But other than that, other than everything else that we've had, I would definitely say that the Super Soaker lineup needs a little change at some point. Make that bigger. But for now, I suppose that many people out there who might have an affiliation with Nerf here in recent times probably wouldn't want a lot to do with the Super Soaker franchise. And I know firsthand that I haven't really had any Super Soakers for a while. And all the Super Soakers that I did have, well, they're pretty much going at some point. So that's pretty much just the end of that. But of course, there actually is going to be a lot of other things that I might end up talking about here on Nerf Secrets Revealed, so please be sure to stay tuned for a lot more coming soon. And if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.